Man, if I'm doing karaoke, I'm not really good at much. Probably Lil Jon, Get Low, you know.
I would love to see you do that and dance to it. Because I think you getting low would be really uncomfortable.
Whoa, you don't think I can get low?
I think you can get low, but I think you're not getting up quickly.
You know,
Let my feet get in there for you.
Yeah.
Look at those tickle monsters.
Hi, and welcome to Fat Chan's. We did not make it to Jack and G's wedding.
No, we're currently sitting in the airport lobby, and I have my party shirt on. I'm ready to go.
I have a shirt that has birds
You were dressed
on it.
like it was the wedding day.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you dress for the job you want. So, basically, you want to party the whole time. You have to have multiple bird shirts.
Would you have actually worn a tie at a beach wedding?
Yes.
See, I like the button-down, no-tie look.
Yeah, but then what are you going to put on your head when you're dancing?
That's a good point. Maybe a palm tree leaf?
Yeah.
That would be nice. I did say off camera, you do look like a presidential candidate on a Zoom interview. If you guys can see his shorts. Actually, you can see both our under thighs, which is going to get a demographic we're used to.
Yeah. I think it's. I mean, we're on point right now.
At this point, we are hitting and checking every box.
Well, we lost to Jack and we gained a G, so.
But we lost them both right now because we missed our flights.
We did, and apparently, I don't have a passport.
You don't have a passport?
I don't have a passport.
What do you mean you don't have a passport?
It
expired.
So you know those words that say that I don't have a passport?
No, I understand that, but like.
Okay, so what part of that do you not understand?
Have you ever left the country?
No, I've never left the country.
Okay, well then that makes sense.
Because you know why I haven't left the country?
You're adopted?
No, I don't have a passport.
You know what? I don't think I test well.
You know, I don't think you realize what you're hearing until a bit. You know?
Yeah, no, it takes me a while to process a lot of information. A lot of information. This is not good that I can twist the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's not twist the bottom of the mics while we're talking into them.
I know. I like this microphone, though. I kind of like holding them.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold it with two hands this whole time.
It feels more like a prayer.
Pray.
Like a prayer. But the pilot's lounge in Delta, great.
No one's here, surprisingly.
You would think more people would be here, but you'll hear some echoes. You'll hear some people that sound like they're coming into and out of a gym. We don't know what that is.
Delta Lounge got a great facility. They
Yeah.
have gym. They have people grilling outside somehow. I don't know how they pass security. They brought their own food. It's almost like we weren't invited to the wedding, and we're just pretending that we missed the flight to feel like we were a part of an event that they definitely didn't want us at. Jack's actually quit the podcast.
How hard was it to be like, hey, you guys can come if you want, but how much of it worked to be like, oh, we wish you could have invited
They did
you.
invite us.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They invited us?
Yes.
And we missed our flight?
Yeah. No, it was crazy. No, they invited us. It was just after like our 100th episode or something like that, and G came downstairs, but you weren't there yet, and she goes, oh, I just want to let you guys know, like, you guys are invited to the wedding. You are we'd love to have you there. It's this date or whatever, and we both were like,
all right.
I had just booked my weekend with Rachel for her birthday, and you were loaded with shows. It's like, I'd love to make it happen, but we can't.
Let's do this. Jack and G's first dance song. What is it?
Ooh, first
Act
dance.
like we're here. Like,
Yeah.
close our. Everyone watching, close your eyes. You see his sweaty, muscular arms, and then G saunter in, and
his white button down tucked into his khaki shorts.
Oh yeah, baby. He's ready for
and
that
boat
first
shoes,
dance.
which is his real look. I don't know if I can't remember if he had the mustache or not. Their first song, I think they told me it.
Ooh,
and I think it's like is it it's a country song.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
I think it's I don't know if it was like a Parker McCollum song or it was it's about maybe a Chris Lane song about getting married, but it's a country song about
fair
getting,
enough, fair
which
enough.
checks.
That checks. Yeah, I would have went like Casey and JoJo.
Who's that?
Okay, this is where my age shows that I say Casey and JoJo. You've definitely danced to Casey and JoJo.
JoJo Siwa?
No, Casey and JoJo was like an 8th grade dance. Like, like slow jam.
I was in probably first grade by then.
Oh, I'm gonna get my phone. We're probably gonna get
Casey and
copyright
JoJo?
for
Yeah,
this.
that's fine. We get copyrighted at the start of every episode for our intro song. What's another copyright? Except maybe they're like, take it down this time. I'm kind of feeling this. My suit jacket. Maybe I should get a serious job where I gotta dress up. No, fuck that. I used to always want to dress up. This is Mozart.
Yeah. Hang on. This is just the beginning part. This is when they would just be slowly dancing.
You know what this sounds like? Like it being the Lion King movie. Like
Yeah,
someone's dying. Is there words in this?
After 30 seconds, then it goes.
Oh my god.
You tell me this is not a first dance song?
This is a first dance song for a Adam Sandler comedy movie where they actually get married on a beach. So yeah, that checks out. Where your buddy somehow the band singing. It's what's the guy from Eastbound and Down? Danny McBride?
Yeah.
Danny McBride is singing this on stage right now at an Adam Sandler wedding movie. Yeah, that's it.
You tell me that that's not a first dance song? Like, that's like every 8th grade dance we'd have. We try to, like, put that in the requests so that
So you could like slow dance with
you
that
could
one?
slow
Yeah.
dance with your crush. Yeah.
Ooh. Were you bold in middle school? Were you having like were you doing arms out?
Oh,
Or were you,
saving room for
arms closed?
Jesus?
Yeah, saving room for Jesus. I saved room for Jesus and like all 12 disciples or apostles or whatever.
You never dance with them?
Yeah, I was like, hey, over there by the food.
Yeah, I think it was always just like fun to like, because that's where you like made up and broke up. Like, that was like the big thing. It's like, oh, this person danced with Jason. Oh no, they're a couple. You know.
Were you at a public school or private school?
Public.
So I'm surprised because the public schools near me didn't have really middle school dances. They had lock-ins, which basically they just trapped every kid in the school for 24 hours so the parents didn't need to get a babysitter, and they had a bunch of games in the gym. But they didn't really have dances. My private school, surprisingly enough, had dances.
Shocked. Michael went to private school.
Private school. I went to Jesus school, and I still don't know if they're
Wait, Lutheran?
Catholic.
Catholic
Yeah.
private school.
Catholic private school. St. Mary's Hales Corners.
Oh, like under the collar.
You gotta do a button here.
Yeah. I went to public school, way up in the boondocks of Wisconsin. So obviously, great education.
How many people were at your school? Like those dances couldn't have been that big. Was it grade by grade?
Do
Were
you
doing just
really
middle
want to
school?
know how many
There was
people were
like-
in my school?
Yeah,
You're gonna laugh at it. So my class size was 50.
50.
50
In
kids.
high school.
In high school.
In high school,
So there's 200 kids in high school. 200.
there was double that in my grade alone. In high
Yeah,
school.
I know. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew everybody. I could tell you all their names. I can tell you probably what they're doing now.
I
you
fucking
know.
hope so.
They're all working at the factory. The same one. Yeah, but yeah.
Was it like what is it? Is it Lynchburg, Tennessee? That which is an unfortunate name.
That's a terrible name.
Yeah. Which is where Jack Daniels is made.
Oh, you watched the commercial?
What's the commercial?
It says, "This is Lynchburg, Tennessee. Everyone here works at Jack Daniels,"
it's
and they
true.
took everyone in the picture.
But it's so like I did the Jack Daniels tour, and they like take you to the town. I think everyone in the town legitimately works at Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
there's like
Like you can't escape work ever.
yeah, there's like 3 factories like within distance that I know that probably majority of my classmates have gone
Men
to.
and women.
Men and women, yeah. That
Damn.
pretty much work there. Like, yeah, it's crazy. And I used to tell this bit about like, I know who's at the bar, and I haven't been there in years. But if I go to that bar like tonight, they'll be there. Like it's like they're like very creatures of habit. It's
See, that's my nightmare. Is like there's not a lot of people from my high school I talk to.
people from up north.
Yeah,
That's your
like
nightmare?
yeah, the Northerners really scare me. and going to a bar and it's just all people from high school, because I'm not afraid, but I hate with a passion that small talk of like, oh, how you doing? What are you doing? I don't care. You don't care. Let's do one of these, go our separate ways, and then do our own thing.
Yeah, it's fine for me. Like, for me, I get it when I go back home. It's fine, but it just been like, okay, well, now maybe don't go home as much, you know, but I'm busy enough. I probably
do you guys do the Blackout Wednesday?
No. I
That's basically just every weekend for you guys, a high school reunion.
Well, I mean, Black Wednesday is the day before Thanksgiving, right?
Correct, and everyone blacks out.
And that's when Jack and G got back together. That's true.
Yeah, I think it's also when they broke up once.
Yeah, I think they came full circle.
I don't think they've ever broken up. They were just on a break. You know that, right, Ross?
Okay, that's the meanest thing. Just to recall such a hurtful thing G said to me. On the day of their wedding, of all things.
I know, this is wild. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, but like, well, I've already. I mean, we're big hunting up there, so like, I've already been there for a week and a half. So
that's fair. I think hunting's a different mindset because it's. I guess I would assume everyone in your town actually hunts. Because they need to survive, but
to stay warm in the winter with the pelts.
Yeah, they're just going. What is that Leo movie where he hides in a bear?
Oh yeah, Titanic.
Yeah, that one. There was enough room on the bear pelt for both of them. There was. They should have just. That movie could have ended so much better.
There's enough room in the bear. He doesn't know. He gets inside a horse.
He gets inside of a horse? I thought it was a bear.
No.
He gets inside a horse?
I thought it was a.
Does he get inside his horse?
That's what I thought.
What is it called? Irrelevant? Wait. Not irrelevant. That's
the Revenant.
The Revenant. Irrelevant Revenant. Same.
The Revenant.
Yeah. The Revenant. Yeah.
I mean, we can look this up.
I hike these shorts up enough. It looks like I am naked.
Underneath? Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy like the hunting. Like the people that do hunt, the conversations don't go to high school. They go to hunting, and that's kind of your mindset when you're. Obviously, when you're hunting, is I like those stories, and everyone's in that mode. But the minute it goes, dude, you remember when we were playing Milwaukee Pulaski? I go, I'm out. Don't care. Like, I loved it. It's fun to reminisce with very specific people. But when it's everyone, I'm like, I genuinely, I'm over it.
Yeah, I mean, I
also wasn't that good, so I have nothing to contribute.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of reminiscence, but like those are stories I haven't heard in forever for me. So it's like different because I don't go back that often. But when I do and I hear those stories, like, oh yeah, I remember those. And like people have. Obviously, if you live up there, you have like this. Like the fish gets bigger and bigger each time.
Yeah.
So it's always funny to hear them say it, and then me be like, oh, I know exactly what really happened.
What's fun is watching everyone else's faces when your buddy starts a story he's told numerous times, and you guys are all just in agreement. Let him tell it. We're like, oh yeah. And then when they're done telling their story, they're like, and the next one, you just move on. No one gives any rebuttal or anything. But it's weird because like I don't like reminiscing a ton. I mean, it's not that I don't like reminiscing on high school or anything. I had a lot of fun, but I feel like you're thrown into that pond, and you like that's just your people.
Yep.
I have no problem, and I love reminiscing with my college buddies because I feel like I was able to choose those people. I mean, you could still choose your friends in high school.
Yeah.
But there's something different. I'll get together with them, and we'll tell stories I have heard a million times, and I will still cry laughing.
Well, I think it's also your frontal lobe is more developed when you're in college than when you're not. And a frontal lobe is part of your brain, Michael.
What?
But it's like you're in college, you're being, making these connections with people that are older and more adult. So it's more of a bigger connection.
I just have more fun too.
College you didn't have fun in high school?
I did.
Yeah, we read your tweets. We know.
Yeah. Or text me. Yeah, I know I had more fun in college. I was just like, you have more freedom. I wasn't worried about sports. You also just
grow into who you are, you know? Do you feel like you've grown to who you are?
I feel like I'm getting there. Like, I actually don't feel like I've peaked yet.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You don't think you peaked?
No.
I peaked probably 7th grade, maybe.
I think I'm
don't
coming
know.
into like the best, like the next like best 6 years. I really
That's
do.
good. That's good.
I really do. Like Rachel's telling me, like a lot of people are like adults or whatever are saying like 28 to 34, 35 is kind of when you're like, I mean, you have adult money, you know what you want to do, you hope.
Yeah.
And you're pursuing something. I feel like we're both in the same. Like it's fun. Like actually seeing something come to fruition a little more.
Yeah.
Like it's better than like college is fun. It's like a 4-year party. And then you get hit with that like dose of reality from 22 to 26. I think a lot of people, that's even scarier than high school for them. Because you're like, I need to be an adult. I need to have everything together. All of a sudden you start thinking about a wife or husband and kids and settling down and whatever. In reality, you don't need to panic about it. And then I think you mature a ton between then and like, I don't know, 27, 28.
Yeah.
And then you just not settle down, but you can actually relax and be like, oh no, what I'm doing is fine.
Yeah, they say like mid-30s is like the less stressful time because you've already went through the stress of
who I am,
trying to figure out everything. But I always do this to myself, like would 18-year-old me think I'm super cool? Like would he be proud and like what I'm doing today?
Right now, would he be proud of
Oh
you?
yeah, my 18-year-old me would love it. 18-year-old me would really love it. But it's like that stuff like that is always something cool to see.
It'd be really, I always wonder like when we do something like this in public.
Yeah.
Hi guys, you're good. Don't worry about it. What other people think about?
What's that?
I always wonder what like people walk by.
Oh, I mean, obviously they think the bunch of cool kids are
Or we're weird as fuck.
having a weird interview.
Yeah, this would look more legit like we're supposed to be doing this if we had pants on. It genuinely looks like you're not wearing pants. Even from here, because they're a little bit tighter.
They're nice.
It looks like you're wearing compression shorts.
I got them from Abercrombie. They're nice.
But to your original question, you've asked me this before, would 18-year-old me think I'm cool? Yes.
Yeah.
Be a little surprised, but also very happy that I'm doing something like this.
Yeah, and I think like looking back and like reflecting is good, but also not to get caught up in it as well.
My biggest thing is, and I try and get off like social media a lot and just my phone because you'll constantly compare yourself to like someone else who's like this past weekend I saw Post Malone, Noah Khan, Stevie Nicks. Both Post Malone and Noah Khan are my age. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Because it's like you just watch two people sell out their night of a music festival. Sell out. They're 27. But also you see how quickly, like someone like Noah Khan, he's been making music for 7 years, professionally, quote unquote. But then during COVID, so 2 years ago, he started posting online. One song.
4 years ago. COVID was 4 years ago.
COVID's 4 years, whatever.
Yeah.
But like in that 2-year span, that man went from performing one song, snippets of it, in his backyard, and then was on tour, opening for people. And then 2 years later, he sold out I don't know how many thousand park.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see that like development and everything. But what you also have to tell yourself is you don't make music.
Yes, that's where I end up every time, and I go, oh yeah, you don't. One, you're not this talented. You can't sing for shit. Two, you're just like you said, you're not making music. Music will always trump comedy.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
And also, I think you've made your set, like the podcast and everything has been great, but also you have plenty more audience to build.
Yeah.
You might sell out one day of just
cool.
a whole arena.
It'd be cool, amazing. But it is like that is like even since I was like 18, 19, 20, you kind of compare yourself even to your friends at a time who all of a sudden they get like, I had friends that go into finance right away. You go into finance and you're good at it, you're smart, you're making a lot of money out of college. When you're 23 and you're making $150,000, especially 5 years ago, you're looking at yourself like, what the I should have just done that. And then I have to tell myself, if I was an accountant or in investment banking, there'd be a bullet between my eyes.
You get to the point where it's like, oh, you make a certain amount of money. Well, that's not this much money. That's not. If you make $100,000, you're not. Oh, that's not $200,000.
Yes.
Oh, I'm a billionaire. Oh, this guy's a $2 billionaire. Like it's like. Oh, yeah. You're never gonna be happy that way of doing that.
No, and that's like I said, where that 4-year gap of maturity has happened. Like I genuinely think probably since COVID, which was 4 years ago, never existed. Anyways, so by the way, my girlfriend's friend's boyfriend couldn't come to the festival because he had COVID. Does that even exist anymore?
Yeah, it still
COVID
exists.
does not exist. It's a sniffle and a cough. Get over yourself. And ibuprofen and a pancake, and you're probably
But if he also
fine.
was sick or had the flu, he probably couldn't come too.
He texted his girlfriend on the last day. He's like, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm probably going to go fishing.
Yeah, get away from people, sure.
Which, by the way, Nick, just show up next time, buddy. I need another male presence there.
Nick. He didn't want to hang out with...
COVID's not
He didn't want to
real.
hang out with
Clip
Michael
it.
Cuske.
Fox News. CNN.
With your blazer, it kind of looks like a Fox News headline.
My island shirt with a little lettuce.
But you did say you couldn't sing.
I can't sing.
What would be... All right, we're at Jack and G's wedding.
What am I singing?
What are you singing karaoke if they have a little karaoke station?
Gimme ABBA.
Okay.
That is, by the way, the best wedding song.
Okay.
That, without a doubt, will get people to dance. If no one's dancing or they're like kind of just standing on the dance floor, you play that song, all hell will break loose. Also, I've never had a DJ go, I'll think about it, because if they haven't played it yet and you suggest it, they're like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had one be upset that that's your suggestion. It's not like you're going up and being like, can you play, what is it, 6 foot, 7 foot by Lil Wayne? Like, they're like, I don't think that fits the vibe right now. We're in a church.
Yeah.
But Gimme by App, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Apple's great.
That's
Dancing
great.
Queen's a good one. Man.
That's a classic wedding one too. I'll take mine over Dancing Queen, but I'm fine with Dancing Queen.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Man, if I'm doing karaoke, I'm not really good at much. Probably Lil Jon, Get Low,
I would love to see you do that and dance to it. Because I think you getting low would be like really uncomfortable.
Whoa, you don't think I can get low?
I think you can get low, but I think
flexors?
you're not getting up quickly.
I'm going to definitely groan when getting up.
Just making noises. I think a great cop-out karaoke song that everyone will like, too, is Tequila.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, just put on the chicken dance and have some fun. There was a wedding I was in, and they hired a DJ, and the first thing out of the DJ's mouth was like, well, obviously we're gonna play Black Eyed Peas. Let's get this party started. To get people on the dance floor. And the bride was like, absolutely not. We're not playing that. And the groom told us that before the wedding, which he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So when we got to the party bus, we knew that it was no Black Eyed Peas at all going to be played at the wedding. We knew that was going to happen at the reception. So when we got to the party bus, we're like, hey, hook up your phone. We have the wedding playlist and everything. And we made a duplicate wedding playlist with just Black Eyed Peas. Let's get this party started. Just mixed into pretty much every song. We didn't shuffle it, so it was like one song, Black Eyed Peas, let's get this party started. One song, Black Eyed Peas, let's get this party started. And the moment she realized what was happening was so amazing. It was amazing to hear. Let's get this party started in here.
That's such a fun joke if everyone's in on it and like one person's not, because like, let's say that's not planned or like no one really knows it. Every time that comes on, you're like, what the fuck? But for some reason, that song gets better and better each time you hear it.
Dude, it is, but also when it's a bit, it's funny.
Oh, it's incredible.
But then they got us back. Without knowing. So usually you get on the party bus, you go to where the pictures are going to be happening, and you want to just drink as much as possible because you're going to sober up during pictures, because you have to stand in a field for about 3 hours, it feels like. But so everyone's sitting on the party bus, and one of the party buses where everyone's facing each other.
Yeah.
So we're just passing around bottles and stuff and just taking shots and playing, just stupid Black Eyed Peas and like stupid games. But we're having fun. And we're all drinking like our legs are going to get chopped off because it's the Civil War, you know? But about 40 minutes go by and we're like, where are these pictures? Like, we're just driving into no man's land. And then we pull into like a gas station. We're like, what is going on? Like, we've been chugging stuff.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, well, we taking pictures at this gas station, or do they need more beer?
They just love Quick Trip, yeah.
And they just turn right back around in the parking lot and come back out, and we start going the other way. And the bride and groom stands up and goes, "Oh, by the way, we're just taking pictures at the venue. We just thought it'd be fun to hang out with you guys for a bit." I was like, well, we were just slamming drinks.
Was this the day of?
This is after the wedding, in between the reception.
That's a gamble, letting everyone just get shit canned.
It was so fun. It was a blast. I fell asleep at the head table.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, there's a picture of the groom's dad behind me going. It's in their wedding album.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a fun wedding then. That's a fun couple to be getting married. You don't want to be at the weddings where you just feel like, I feel like I've been watched going to the bar every time.
No, I did.
Those aren't fun.
Did spill a drink on a few people, which is fine. It happens.
Yeah, as long as it's not on grandma or grandpa.
Yeah, I was carrying. Apparently, I was carrying a stem of white wine just horizontal at some point. Like, I was just holding it like a handlebar, like you would like pump some iron. And I didn't know. Like it's probably started here, but as soon as I talked, it was like,
can I help you?
Someone said something over here. But yeah, it was a good time. Good times.
I love weddings. I'm excited. I'm bummed. I have to miss one wedding this year, just because it's on the same date.
Jackson G's.
Yeah, I missed 2 weddings this year. That wedding would have been, if I didn't already bought Rachel her birthday present, I would have been like, listen, for your birthday this year, we're going to Mexico.
How would our entrance be? Because obviously we would have somehow
worked
paid
our
the
way
DJ into saying, all right, now up, before the ushers, before the people, the groomsmen.
Jack's co-host on his
podcast. And just fireworks go off and me and you come up in.
I think we should have been the instead of like the ring bearers, we should have been the beer boys. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And passed out drink Wisconsinbly brandy old fashions.
Yeah.
Which are like, that's the name of the game.
Yes. Drink Wisconsinbly brandy old fashions would have been the perfect, because it's like a crisp. They would have been cool enough that it would like just quench their thirst.
And everyone could have made it before we even got down to the aisle.
And what do you have for cocktail hour anyways?
Exactly. No one's serving while you're actually there. Jack wouldn't have mind. G might have been a little pissed.
Yeah.
But guess what? You finish them real quick. Toss them. Not onto the beach. That's littering, and turtles do not like that. No, turtles don't like straws. Maybe they like cans. Don't. That's just a bad message. COVID wasn't real. But, I don't think DW is going to like that message I attached to it.
I think as long as you cut out the last part, you were on a roll.
Yeah. No, it's okay. But
what I think how we should enter the wedding, though, like for groomsmen,
yeah,
I think we do the dirty dancing scene where you jump up and I push you like.
Why do I have to jump up?
Well, I mean, I could jump up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
What if we just take turns?
I have less to jump up then.
That's fair, yeah. I would think you're a little heavier than me.
If we would choreograph the full dirty dancing scene, they would have had nothing to say to us.
It would have been even funnier if we did it before anything started, like you're saying. No music. It's just like, that's how we...
No, we
weren't announced. We weren't announced. Like, we just walked in and we just started doing it.
I think if because then we want people have their eyes on us. So we want to bribe the DJ. We'd slip them some sort of $20 bill. How much? $5 bill?
All-inclusive resort. I think a $20 bill is good.
Okay, $20 bill, and be like, hey, before the entrances, just call us out there.
I need you to play our intro music to the episode.
Yeah. The Fat Chance intro music, and G's eyes would literally be flames. Oh man,
G's would do. We would like
Jack.
Whatever the superheroes that shoot
Jack
laser
would
beams
be as red as sunburn.
Like, if he wasn't sunburnt, he would look sunburnt after this. But he would do one of these and go.
He would be worried about what we have planned, and then we do a full dance number.
He would want to laugh so hard, but I think G would have. his dick in her hands and about to rip it off. If it's like, where the fuck? We shouldn't even.
No, I think if we do the full dance number, they applaud, standing ovation.
Do we sit down after that? Or
yeah, we go sit down. Head table, obviously.
Would it be funny?
Maybe the corners.
Maybe the corners. Yeah. What if we did go to the wedding and there were tables? Like if there's 17 tables, we're at the 17th table.
Not if we nail that dance number.
You think we upgrade mid-wedding?
Yeah.
They change the seating list? Like, hey, you're with mom and dad.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. No, I think it'd be... Like, if we went... Because I think it's a last-minute addition we were going. And I don't know if we had a seat ready for us. But then again, I feel like it can't be that hard now, all-inclusive, to just throw out another white chair kind of thing. I'm assuming they're definitely white for a beach wedding.
Yeah.
It's not like one of these things. But if we weren't invited, they can't shut down the whole resort, can they? But if we were just on the beach in the back the whole time, just doing our own thing, like you're building a sandcastle and I'm playing mermaids in the ocean.
What I thought would be very funny is to go there the next weekend and like just be where they were and then just Photoshop yourself into all their pictures.
That'd be an expensive bit.
A very expensive bit, but honestly, I could do it. I have Photoshop.
It'd be funny if like we really committed to and we're like, hey, we're going, but we go a week early and we're like, hey, when do you guys get here? And they're like, what the fuck?
Do you think we can get the dance number down by May 31st when we're at the Comedy Cabin?
Do you think we get Dirty Dancing down by May 31st?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do I think we have the space? Absolutely not. No.
All right, guys. On May 31st, we're going to be at the Comedy Cabin in Janesville. If you want to see us attempt a Dirty Dancing remake, at least the catch. We might be able to get the catch. Maybe that's how I'll enter the stage.
Yes, absolutely. I think that'd be so fun. Or if I set the edge and you run up and I just toss you into your seat, that would be great. Oh, I can't wait for that day.
May 31st, Janesville, Wisconsin, Comedy Cabin. Get your tickets at cabinlaughs.com. It's going to be a blast.
Wisconsinbly will be there.
Drink Wisconsinbly is going to be there. They're going to
doing a very special tasting of something very special that you guys are going to think is super special because we're a part of it.
We can't even announce it yet. That's how special it's going to be.
Yeah. Spoiler, we're not coming out with our own booze line. That would be way too premature for us to have our own. What would you have?
I was just going to ask that. What would you have?
What would I do? I've thought about this a lot because when I wasn't working after I came back from Miami, I was like, maybe I just start a liquor line. I didn't know how it worked. I was 23. I don't know. I think whiskey would be fun, but I don't think it's that marketable. Like you need a clear liquor to really be marketable. It's going to be real hard to break into the Jameson, Jim Beam, Jack Daniels world.
Yeah.
Vodka's so overplayed, I think, in a lot of places. But there are some good ones. To name a few would probably be like Grey Goose, Drink Wisconsinbly vodka, Fleshman's, maybe Svedka, the Boston Twins, I used to call them. You get 2 bottles of Boston vodka, some lemonade, twisted tea. You have yourself a fucking party. It's great. Tequila. Everyone's getting mad at celebrities for doing tequila. We talked about that. It's something we filmed earlier. I used to think, hey, that's a good idea. Celebrities should stop getting into alcohol. And then I think, why do we care? It's people who are upset about it are wannabe celebrities, but their whole shtick is reviewing alcohol. You're just upset you don't have the funds to fund your own tequila. Guess what? And if you did, when you get to that point, guess what? You're going to fund an even shittier tequila than Kendall Jenner's Ep.118. So guess what? Shut it.
I want to get my own line of Four Loko. That's what I want to be.
That checks.
Because my favorite thing is the flavors are just like gold. Or there's like the flavors are just like
what would you do? What would you name your flavors? Just colors?
Well, yeah. So gold is the flavor of Four Loko, which is very funny to me. So I would be like, I'd make a Packers version. I'd be like green and gold,
which is like name them after street signs like stop, yield, cross when flashing.
That's a good one. I like that. That'd be fun. Honestly, Four Loko, hit us up. Let's do something.
Let's do a Fat Chance line.
That would be great. Fat Chance line of Four Lokos. At least just a celebrity can.
To answer your question though, of what would I do? I think if I really got into anything, I would do whiskey. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be like, if I made something, it wouldn't be like the biggest thing in the world. I would do it simply for me at that point. If we ever did it as a marketing thing, let's say this one day is like cool, we would have to do like a seltzer, which is just dumb. I don't want to do it.
I'd do a seltzer. I would do different versions of it, though.
We don't fit a seltzer, though.
Why don't we fit a seltzer? I could fit a seltzer.
Where could you fit a seltzer?
Oh, I'll tell you where I could fit a seltzer. Give me a few of them, and I'll let you know.
No, I don't know what our brand is for alcohol. Like
it would be Fat Chance.
Like ours, we're definitely like we're just a jug of shit.
Yeah,
is what we are.
Yeah, we'd be like the moonshine that makes you go blind.
We'd be like the beatboxes. Like it's just it's liquor. You don't know what it is, and
we come in like we're gonna come in like a weird contraption. Like it's like, why is this in cardboard?
I want ours to be sold in like old school like glass milk jar things.
Oh yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah.
Where it comes in a crate, an actual crate.
Yeah, that's fun.
It spoils after like 2 weeks. You just gotta drink it.
Just like those cement mixer shots that curdle.
Which, as a bartender, one of the most entertaining things to give someone when they're naive about it, and you go, "Hey, I got something for you to try," and they're like, "What?" And I go, "Lime juice and Bailey's," and they're like, "Gross." I go, "No. When you mix it together in your mouth, it actually tastes like chocolate," which it kind of does. If I'm being honest with you, it kind of tastes like. They're like, "Really?" I go, "Yeah." And they do it, and then you watch their mouth go from this to this, and they go, "What the fuck is this?" And they, "Oh, it's amazing." You spit it out, and it's like chocolate cottage cheese. It's disgusting.
Yeah, so that's what we'll be. We'll be disgusting cottage cheese, which is just old milk, I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
No.
I love cottage cheese. Do you like cottage cheese?
It's fine. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't put it on a charcuterie board, but...
That'd be a messy charcuterie board. How big should a charcuterie board be?
Oh, as big as you want it to be.
5 people.
At least 5 things. I mean, charcuterie boards are fun. You can make them anything you want.
Give me a charcuterie board.
Cottage.
Give me your 4 cheeses.
String. Cheese whiz.
It's a trailer park board.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, for me, it's got to be all the farm stuff. I mean, it's going to be different. You're going to probably be a fancy boy, Franklin boy.
Oh, fuck off. Well, I did do a charcuterie board with a full leg of ham once.
Yeah, because you guys do boards all the time. I never knew what charcuterie board was, probably until COVID. Or maybe a little bit before it. Because my parents didn't make that.
We didn't either.
It was just a spread of stuff.
Yeah, well, I never did. It was always, you guys want some cheese and crackers, and it was a Ritz cracker, a block of cheese, and then summer sausage.
Yeah, we had venison always.
That was venison too, yeah. I think if we did a charcuterie board now, I actually don't want it super fancy, or that fancy. Olives have to be on there. Some form of fruit. Decent crackers. None of this, like, whole grain biscuit bullshit. Some soft cheese, a hard cheese, and then something sweet. That isn't fruit.
Okay.
So like honey.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
it's simple.
I don't think I've ever seen a charcuterie board. I'm like, I won't eat that. You know,
that's
I'll
fair.
mess up a charcuterie board anytime.
Yeah, the only thing I won't eat is like blue cheese.
Okay.
Do you like blue cheese?
I mean, it's fine. I'm never like open about it, but I'm like, it's fine.
Like, you're getting chicken wings. You're doing ranch over blue cheese, though, correct?
I don't dip anything in my...
Oh, really?
No. If the chicken wings are that good, I don't have to dip them in anything. I'm talking to you guys, chicken wing people.
I usually do, if I get chicken wings, I will do first bite is no sauce.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's sauce. Because then you kind of take all the sauce away.
But, I mean, if they're tender enough, they have enough flavor, you should be good.
I also am convinced food is just a vessel for condiments.
Do you think the condiment industry has
invented food? Yes.
Okay. That's
like,
fair.
Before French fries came ketchup kind of thing. Because let's be honest. It's true. How many times... This stemmed from... We used to have all-you-can-eat tacos on Fridays at the bar I worked at in college. It was... $5 all you can eat tacos and like 25-cent whatever for beer. And you get 5 tacos, it's a shitty shell, shitty meat, lettuce, cheese, tomato, that's it. And they weren't that good, but I love the taste of Cholula. And so I would get tacos just to douse them in Cholula. However, I will not just have Cholula. I need something to have Cholula. I love ranch, but I will not just have a fingerful of ranch. I think that's disgusting. I like condiment flavored food is basically what it is. And I think most of us do too. Like chicken wings, you like sauce. You don't actually like the wing. Like a wing with no sauce, like this is kind of boring.
I would eat a wing with no sauce.
With nothing on it.
Yeah.
No salt, no pepper,
I'll raw dog a chicken wing.
But you would get bored of it so quickly. You know what tastes better? A honey barbecue wing or Parmesan garlic. But you will never just have honey barbecue on its own.
Okay. All right. That's a Michael Cuske finest.
Yeah.
Condiments are invented food.
Yeah, condiments. Before potatoes came ketchup. Food is just a vessel for condiments. You can quote me on that. That and grocery donuts should be free. We need a board of Michael's philosophies.
Yeah. Meow spoken here.
Meow spoken here. Free donuts.
Well, I think we're pretty much done, man.
Basically done, yeah.
The only thing we have to talk about, first of all, congratulations, Jack and G, again. You guys did it. Sorry we couldn't be there. We
even have our luggage.
We have our luggage, but we couldn't find the gate. Could not find the gate.
We so we're gonna get a boat.
We might be there. So
we're going to Mexico. We don't.
So
need a
if
boat.
you're seeing this right now and we didn't make it, we're sorry. We didn't make it. We couldn't get a boat.
So, if you guys have a honeymoon and care to have some free entertainment,
let's be there.
We'll be there.
We're coming to your honeymoon, whether you like it or not.
We're in Europe.
That's our.
You go to Russia, we'll go to Russia.
That's our. I'm sorry to missing the wedding. We'll be at your honeymoon.
Yeah. You go to North Korea, we'll see you at the border at South Korea. I don't know how you got in.
Yeah.
But
also, the Comedy Cabin's coming up.
May 31st.
Jack's going to be there. He'll have his wedding ring on. It'll be fun. We're going to have...
Doesn't it feel like he's had his wedding ring on for a while?
Hey, you know what? It feels like G's been part of the Fat Chance family forever.
I know. Yeah, Comedy Cabin, May 31st. We have the golf outing at Deer Track in Oconomowoc.
August
24th. Spots are actually filling up pretty fast, so you need to come get those real quick. And then, this is so far in advance, we will be at the Ideal Theater in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, September 14th.
Yeah.
Don't know how that happened, but we're there.
We're taking Fat Chance on the road, so if you have a city that you want to come see our feet in, let us know.
Please let us know. You did end up getting kind of dark.
I know.
But it's all right. The light's right on you.
I know.
But it's okay. Jack and G, we'll see you next week. We kind of need to catch our Uber. So,
I got to go figure out.
I got to eat.
This boarding pass. All right.